Hello guys, today I'm gonna do a live stream video on how to remove rear brake pads on a 2003 BMW Series 525i. Let me set up the camera. So first, you gotta remove the wheel. This wheel seems like it hasn't been taken out in more than a year or so I had to lubricate it with some WD-40, as you can see right here, because it was seized. Then I kicked it a few times and it finally came out. So the first thing you want to do is remove this clip right here. So you could use a screwdriver, or you could use uh, a hammer. By doing like this, it easy comes off. Okay, we're gonna save that. Make sure you don't lose this. Make sure you put it back. Make sure you don't bend it. If you bend it, you're gonna need to replace it with a new one. Let's set that aside. Right back here, there's this little protector covers. That's where you're gonna take out the bolt. You're gonna need a special tool for that. There's one in the top, one at the bottom. So it's gonna be two caps looking like this. Make sure you don't lose those. You're gonna need a special professional tool, the Torx bit socket set. So this is the T45. This got a few different ones. Let me show you real quick. It's got T55, T50, T47, T45. That's the one you're gonna need. T40, T30, T27. So the T45 is the one you're gonna use. You're gonna come right back here. I will put a little bit of WD-40 right around this area right here, and from the bottom too, for the bottom bolt. This is pretty tough to take out. Okay, now that's loose. Now we're just gonna we're gonna loosen it like that. Let's do the bottom one too, so the bolt comes out even. It's like very, very tight space. so it's a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's not even working. Okay, now. Okay. It's fine. Basically, you want to take those two bolts out so you could remove the caliper. Having problems with this ratchet. If you don't have this special tool, you're not gonna be able to perform the job, the brake job, so I suggest you get it. It's about $20 for the entire set. I didn't use my drill bit. I wanted to do it by hand. If you have a drill bit, it might be easier. All right, so I already did the other side on this car, so I'm gonna use a little screwdriver. See if the bolt will actually move out. Yep, it moved out. All right, so now it's slide out. I want to show you the part where right, you see the bolt right there? Pretty sure you can see it right here. So with the screwdriver, what I did, I moved it so it could come out. Put this back. Okay. Let's see if this caliper comes out. If you noticed, there's no brake sensor on this car. Somebody moved it. Somebody removed it. The last person probably removed it, broke it, never replaced it. I did the other side earlier, and you have to remove the brake sensor with a flathead screwdriver, moving up from one side, moving down from this side, and the sensor will come out very easy. You have to move this cap to get the wiring out. That way it doesn't break. So you will remove that where you have the bleeding. That's where the cable from the sensor will be at. And then have one of these handy so you could put the caliper right on top of there. Okay, now it's out. I'm gonna put the jack stand right there. Now I wanna show you remove the brake. They're very, very old brake pads. They're worn out. Right now you're gonna compress with a C bracket. So I have a small one. So to make it easier, sorry about that. Right now I'm gonna put some brake cleaner right here. This part is gonna need some space to do this. So give me just 1 second. I was able to put it. Now I need to compress little by little. Gotta find a way to make it work. So now it's compressing the caliper. Make sure you do it the most safe way to do it is by holding tight with your right hand. Now I'm gonna untie it to lose the C-clamp. C-clamp costs about $5 to $10. I would suggest you get a bigger one. So now I'm gonna show you how to put the brake pads. First, I'm gonna clean the caliper with the brake cleaner. It's a little bit rusted. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some brake grease that came with the brake pads. This is the brand. It's pretty good brand. So right here we're gonna put some grease on that bolt. I'm gonna push this in. I'll put on that bolt. Just on the tip of the bolt, that's fine. Then around this cylinder right here. Then you're gonna put on this area right here. Grease right there. Grease right there. That's where the pad is gonna go through. And grease down here. And that should be it. Okay. Now we're gonna put the pads one by one. I'm gonna remove my gloves now. That way nothing dirty goes on it. This one goes in. Just like that. This one goes right here. Just like that. I'm gonna spray more brake cleaner on that rotor. That rotor has about another year or so, depending on the mileage. Might last 2 years. Alrighty. I'm gonna put new gloves. We're almost done here. So this might take about 20 to 30 minutes each side. Is about an hour. All right, so let's do this. So this bolt is gonna have to go back inside. Okay, what's going on? I think I put the brake pad upside down. No, no, we're good. It was upside down, sorry. It's been a long night. So now this goes back in. Now what you want to do is put those two bolts back in the spot. It's gonna go righty tighty, you know the drill. So facing outward is righty tighty. Okay. Okay, so now it's in this spot. Now we just need the ratchet. I'm sorry if I'm in the way. It's gonna take about a couple of more minutes to tighten each bolt, you know. You just gotta have a little bit of patience. When you finish this, you gotta pump the brake like 5 times. Okay, this is tight already. And I'm gonna fully tighten the bottom one. It's not there yet. All right, now it's tight. So now what you want to put is some pressure, but not so much pressure, you know, because you don't want to strip the T45. So that's good right there. All right, that's good right there. Now we can't forget the clip, and then the 2 caps. Remember, for some reason this car doesn't have the brake sensor, somebody removed it, is completely gone. So what you will do is around this area right here, I'm gonna show you, you're gonna put there's a little gap, you're gonna put it with a lot of, you know, don't pressure it, because it could break. So easy goes in, just slide it in. I'm gonna see if I could show you from this side. Oops. So let me see how I can do this. Let me take this out from here. So right there, that's where the sensor goes, right there. In that little corner right there. There's like a little gap. Like right here. Right where I have the screwdriver. That's where the little sensor goes, right there. You're gonna slowly put it in there. And that's pretty much it. I still gotta finish something real quick. Just give me a minute so I could put the clip on. All right. So let's put the clip on. Let's put the clip back on. Okay, the clip is on. Let me make sure it goes in all the way. This is sometimes it's tricky to put it back on. I want to make sure I put it right. Oh, I know what it is. I'm putting it a little bit off. It's gotta be on the off side. So right here, right here. So it goes outside here. It doesn't go inside here. I was making that mistake. This is like my second time working on a BMW. I'm gonna be honest. This is my second time working on brakes on a BMW. I usually work on Hondas, Toyotas. I'm pretty much done here. You know, clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna put more brake cleaner. So I wasted about 1 bottle of brake cleaner. There was a lot of parts that were dirty. That's pretty much it. Thank you everybody for subscribing. Thank you everybody that have been commenting on my videos. I'm usually doing lives. I'm gonna be creating different type of content. You might see me in the kitchen one day. Another day you might see me working on cars. You know, that's the way I do this channel. I'm trying to give you the same content every day, you know. I try to give you a video or two during a week, depend how busy I am with my personal life. I work as a chef. I'm also a executive producer. I work with music artists. So, sorry about that. Content creator. All the links are on my description. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, on YouTube, you already do. On TikTok, I appreciate your help. Leaving a comment also helps, so my channel keeps growing organically. Almost at 4,000 followers. Thanks everybody for subscribing, for giving likes, and we're gonna keep doing more videos for you guys. Thank you and have a blessed day. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you that are probably watching this video in a week or so. And I appreciate all your help. Thanks for watching. Until next time.